Hello my dear friends, this is Cross Stitch with Luda, and in today's video I would like to show you my WIPs. I have several of them, and I decided to show what I'm busy now with. But before that I'm gonna tell you that I started working already and I definitely will have less time for my hobby as I had before. But anyway, I want to organize my time, my schedule that way, so I will have some time for my cross stitch, for my favorite hobby. And I was busy with this design from Dimensions. And this kit I bought a while ago, before I moved to United States. I thought it will be my next project, but then Mirabilia happened. And I did not forget about that kit, but I just didn't feel I want to stitch that kit. And from my experience of stitch, I can't say lots of Dimensions kits, but some of them, and this one is the easiest one by far. And I was shocked how easy it is, and not just easy, you enjoy every single stitch. And it's not my opinion only. Another girl was stitching the same kit, and she said the same. The only thing you need for this kit is time, and it's a really easy one. You don't need no inspiration, anything, because the picture will inspire you to stitch more and more. And I have quite a bit progress. And I just can't stop staring at this picture. I think I'll frame it once I'll be done with this work. And this is 18th count Aida. Lots of half stitch. Only horses you will stitch with a full cross stitch. There is a full cross somewhere here in the grass. Very few. The rest is half stitch, and it's very easy. And I like to stitch with a 5, 4, 6 strands of thread. Also, on the chart they say you have to stitch 3 and everything with a black color with a 5 thread, but I use the whole pail, so I use 6 strands of thread, because I was trying to stitch here somewhere and I was seeing fabric through, so I decided to use 6 and I like the result. Also, I do back stitch as I go, because I don't want to worry about this at the end. There is not much back stitch compared to other kits. And it's very easy to make it, it's not difficult. Again, over here I made a mistake. I'm supposed to stitch with 2 strands of thread, but I did not pay attention and I stitched with 1. If you will pay attention and you will look carefully over here and down here, you can see the difference. The quality is much better here and here, in my opinion, because you don't see holes. So down here I was stitching 1 over 1 and I was coming back. I don't know if I explain right. If not, I will show in my Stitch With Me video. Whereas here I was moving forward only. And so I will not rip it off. I just will take another thread and I will go over on top. I'll see if I would like the result. I will leave it. If not, I will make it over again. It's not a big deal and it won't take my time. It was a little bit mess here, but it's doable. You can do it. I ironed this work a few times. I need to wash it proper because I was using my iron and I didn't like the water spilled, and maybe you will see this fabric a little bit dirty, but I didn't have time to wash it. I will wash once I'm done, because this kit made in China. I don't have to worry about threads will run, and just happy with the result. So this is my project, and I'm thinking to finish it now. I'll see. I want to finally have a finish. From January 2019, I only have one small memorabilia finished, and usually by now I'll have a couple of work, but because of our move and everything, I'm a bit slower also with the work and stuff with school. We have lots of things to do. So next thing I was stitching, it's my icon from Thea Gouverneur, My Lady of Vladimir, and I stitched her on 18th count Aida. And let me tell you, this is not the easiest kit I've stitched in my life. I would say compared to another icon, maybe this one is much more difficult. And I'm here in this part, down left, and I was doing this back stitch, and it's really hard sometimes, but when I see the result, it's inspiring me and I don't want to stop. Again, I don't have much time now, and when I stitch it, I don't see any progress, so I decided to take something easy where I will see what I'm doing, and when I will have more time, I will stitch this kit again. And also when I will have mood, when I will have a desire to stitch it, I definitely will stitch it. But this kit I started in April 2018, so it's time to to finish it. But I've seen some women have a finish, have a progress. They started 20 years ago. Of course, I'm not in that level yet, but I hope I won't stitch it for 20 years, because I would like to have two icons together, and maybe I will start another after I'll be done with this one I have in my stash. So let me show you just a small piece of the chart so you understand an idea what is Thea Gouverneur is. Like, for example, this part, you can see it's not that difficult, but still, after dimensions and mirabilia, look at here, it's really lots of different symbols, and they're similar. Sometimes you confuse yourself. And also metallic threads, I think that, yeah, they must be from DMC. Sometimes Thea Gouverneur put different metallic threads. So this one I think DMC, because the quality is awful. I don't like the quality, but I have to handle it, and I have to find a way how to deal with that. This was my second progress. Also, I think I'll be recording videos on a weekend where I have more time, where I'm not rushing anywhere, and when I'm relaxed. I might well do Stitch With Me video. I'll show you some things I've been asked to show, and I can make it during the week. I don't need the light, I don't need anything special for the video. Usually I like to see work during daytime where you can see original colors, whereas if you use artificial lights, you wouldn't be able to see the real colors, and sometimes you will get disappointed, and you will lose interested to stitch this kit or another kit. But during daylight, still camera would not show you the real colors. Sometimes it's really hard. So my next WIP is Pansies from Dimensions gold collection, no, golden nuggets. I stitch another kit from gold nuggets, and this one will be companion. I don't know what to do. I like the idea of framing this piece in a pin keep, and I have this fabric obviously, but I've seen a box, stitching box or jewelry box, and this this was a cover without obviously this fabric, and I fall in love. I like the frame, it was gorgeous. I don't know now what I'm gonna do. Maybe I will frame it as it is, or I will go for a box. For now, I think I'll frame a few more pictures and I'll stop, because we are planning to move to another apartment. I don't know. I don't want to move all my pictures after that, because this apartment is very small. We did not plan to live here with the whole family. We thought we will use this apartment just to spend some time here, but not to live. Anyway, we have lots of stuff, and I can't afford to bring more frames to this apartment. Also, walls here are a bit weird. I'll show you video when my husband will be in mood to to put all my pictures on a wall, and you will see what I mean. It's really hard. The apartment is big enough, but the volume of wall is small, because everything is open, and the wall is, there is a wall, big wall, but I don't know, we tried too many pictures on that wall. Doesn't look, I mean, you will feel very heavy if you will put some pictures there. And I don't like lots of stuff in apartment, honestly. I like very few things in apartment, because then you don't have to clean it often. It looks clean anyway, because nothing to clean. So this is gold nuggets from Dimensions, and I'm working on it right now. So I decided to make a finish, and I did some backstitch this morning. We have some clouds, maybe you will see better now, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe like this you will see. This is 18 count Aida, and I don't really like to stitch on Aida, on black Aida. But anyway, I still enjoy it, because this is such an easy design compared to the previous one I stitched, and the colors, and this is my favorite flowers. I love them so much. They're violets, they're gorgeous, or pansies, I don't know. Probably pansies, yes, pansies. I like to see their variety. It's really big, and in States it was so popular. They were everywhere. I think these flowers are popular all over the world, but I mean, I like the design, how they plant them, how they bloom all summer long. Next to our house we had gorgeous backyard next to Hudson River. It was great. I could not stop taking pictures of them. And yeah, it's very easy chart compared to another one, and you just have to have time for it, and that's it. I park my threads here. I don't use organizer because my other organizers are busy. And again, I have now about 5-6 projects I'm stitching, maybe more, maybe 7, I can't remember. I have 2 more mirabilias, and I place them on organizers. So I want to make some organizers empty, one organizer with an icon, and then put another kit. Like horses from Dimensions, I forgot to tell you, you don't have to have an organizer. I park my threads, just a second, I want to show you, inside the organizer. So this is such an easy design, so you don't have to use any organizer. As you can see here, this is my organizer. But with another Dimensions kits, also made in China, you can't do that, because lots of blends, lots of different kind of stitches, and this is not enough, believe me. but in that kit it's working perfectly, really great. I mean, I'm more than half done and I like it. Okay, some blends I park here. Wait, little mess. Okay. Hopefully you will understand what I'm doing. So this is my blends. I just park thread here because I can't park in original organizer for that reason, because of the blends. And there are very few and really very easy. Very, very easy design, and you enjoy it. You stitch and you enjoy it because you love the result. It's always great with dimensions and it's easy. I mean, I can't say dimensions kits are difficult. They're not kites or golden kites, but still. Okay, number of that kit, just in case, if you're interested, it's 35260. Okay, so my next WIP is here, Dana's Roses. I did not take it off from the hoops because I'll be working on it when I will have chance or time or whatever. So I started from the center. I'll show you where I am now. I'm here. As you can see, this petal I'm working now, and I might will go this way. I don't know, we'll see. Lots of quarter stitch, but you know, I stitch Mirabilia skin or 1/1, so to me, for me it's not as difficult as for other people, because I've heard people, stitchers doesn't like this quarter stitches, you know. It's very similar to dimensions, because here I would not say lots of back stitch, but there is back stitch, and same idea as dimensions kit. But dimensions, for example, they would not go for quarter stitches. They just will make a whole cross, and you just put your thread for the back stitch over here and over there. Whereas here you have empty space. Yes, it's easier to see where is your back stitch going on, but I mean, some people doesn't like that quarter stitches. When you will put thread over here, you would not see the fabric. But it's fine. I like this run or whatever this fabric is. It's really comfortable to stitch. Also, it's equals to 14th Aida, or it's this 28 count. It's quite big, and stitches are nice. So I'm working with this Putzilla kit. I don't know how long I will be working for. I'll see, because I'm thinking now to make a finish, either for small dimensions kit, and maybe I will stitch a little bit this one. Also, our last boxes arrived, and yesterday I unpacked all of them and have another hoop, and it will be easier for me. I will save time with these hoops, because I was working only with one hoop. Of course, smaller designs I stitch with the small hoops from Nurgem, but this one, big work, I use big hoops. So that's it for today. I'm gonna upload videos. I hope you will see them today. Sunday, 17th of March. I can't believe it's almost end of March. Summer is coming. We have gorgeous weather here, and sunny almost all the time. Well, we had rain last night, but it's warm today, and tomorrow we'll have really good weather. I mean, in Celsius it's like 12, 15 degrees almost the whole week, which is great. I think you have to make times 3 to understand in Fahrenheit. But guys, that's it for today. I have lots of things to do. I'm busy with my son as well, and spend my time for him for his school. He wanna go back to the United States. It was much easier there, and here lots of homework. Believe me, I remember my time when I was in school, and math here more difficult than in the United States. Different system here anyway, and for him to understand their system, it's hard because he used to another system in school. But what can we do? Okay, thank you so much for your time, for your patience, for your comments, and I'll see you soon, maybe during the week when I'll stitch and talk with you. Bye bye, guys.